In this video, you will learn how you can block or lock a specific cell in a tab and how to hide the formula matching with that. So let me explain here. For example, you have a Excel template, and in here is maybe like a dashboard, and you want to make sure that people will only fill up or enter the information here and here or here below. But this is a formula, but you don't want them to adjust this. Plus, you don't want to give away what you're doing here in the formula. So you want to hide this formula and also lock the cell itself. How can we do that? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how. But before that, if you're interested in Excel and want to learn more about Excel, subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's get right in here. So what we want to do is very simple. We have here our table data, and our table data consists of employees. You can see here we have multiple names, we have date of birth, we have their position, we have their monthly salaries, and we have here the notes, if ever, and the items or the hour and the hourly wage. Basically this together creates the formula of this here. So how can we do this? Well, let me show you first here the basic way of making a or blocking a template or blocking a tab specifically. So by default, your cells, all these cells are locked by default. However, it doesn't yet activate until you create a specific button. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go here on Format, select this, and then once you select this, you have the drop down option here. You can see here the cells are locked. However, this locked cell is not active yet. Why? Because we didn't protect the sheet. And if you select here anything, it's always locked. Even the ones here all down below, it's locked. By default, Excel locks the cells, but it doesn't activate anything. Why? Because we didn't select. If you select this, we go to Protect Sheet, click on this, then we say test. So we put it in here a password that you want, any password, and then you verify with with the same password. Make sure you remember your password, because once you forget your password, there's no way to retrieve it, because there's no forget password option here. So as you can see here below, you can see here what will happen if it's locked. What do you allow a user to do? Select password, select the lock cells, select unlock cells, format cells, delete columns, etc., etc. Anything you want. However, these are the basics, so that means that they can only fill up the cells that will be not locked. However, everything is locked, so let's confirm it first. In our case right now, everything is locked. And you can see as well what happened now. Everything here has been blocked. So we cannot do anything here at all, no matter which cell. And if you want to type in here, for example, new employee, let's say Oscar, doesn't work. Alright. For the new date, January, doesn't work. Position, etc., etc. That doesn't work. So what we really want to do is we want to lock these into place, and these into place, and this as well. However, if you click here, you can see we know we can adjust it, but we know the secret formula here. Alright, so let's first block every cell that we want and unblock every cell, or unlock any cell that we don't want to edit. Let's do with that. Okay, we click here back on Format, and we go and unprotect the sheet. We click on this, unprotect the sheet, and we type in the password. Make sure you type in the password you used. That was test in this case. Confirm. So now everything is back to normal. We have everything highlighted again. So we can adjust here as well. So if we type in now Oscar, alright, January the 2nd, 2000, no, it was 2000, that's fine. Nope, probably here we just have to use 2000. Alright, that would work. And here this could be also another sales support, so I type in sales support, enter, confirm. And what happened here is the hourly wage is same for the amount of hours, and salary is slightly higher. If you want to have the design here, we can just get this, and there we are. So what we want to do now is we want to block these cells. Alright, so we're going to select, what we can do is we just select every cell here, and we go to Format, and we say Unlock Cells. Alright, so once we click on that, now you can see it's unchecked. So what we want to do is we want to only check these cells here. So once we select this, You say lock cells. All right. So now if you look at it, it has been locked. We're going to lock all of these here. Select this as well, lock the cells, and we're going to select all of those. Click and lock the cells. So now if we double check here, format, you see this is locked, and if you click on the white ones, none has been locked. Alright, so if we lock this right now, we protect the sheet, put in again test, and confirm. Once we did that, you can see now, if you would type in here, let's say another one, another Django, and then we can put in here test position, and then here will be the salary, let's say same, it will be $10, and you can see the function of the formula works. This works, you can still see it, and we cannot adjust it, and you can see the formula, but you can see the calculation here as well. And if we say this, it will be now 27, and there you are, you can see this works, and this one maybe decrease in the amount of hours, this one will be on 100 hours. You can see this here all works beautifully. We can select this, but we cannot adjust. As we type, doesn't work. So now, what we want to do is we want to hide this. So basically, we have everything what we want, but we want to hide the formula. To do this, we go back to Format and unprotect the sheet. Type in the password, confirm. So now what we will do is here, we will only select all of these. And it's still locked. We want to maintain it locked. However, we do right click and then we click here on Format Cells. Select Format Cells. And once you select the Format Cells, it will give you options here. And what we want is the protection. It has been locked. However, what we want to do is we want to hide. Hide means hide how the formula is being shown. So don't show any formula at all. Confirm this. Once we did that, now if you click here again on Format Cells, it's still locked. Nothing happens. So, and if you click on the white one, still everything's same. So let's now again click on Format Cells, protect the template or the sheet. We type in test and test. Confirm this. And now if you do 150 here, formula works. Alright, but if you click on this, you'll see nothing happens. You don't see anything here. So this has been hidden. While we click on this, you can see the text. You can see here everything. And this is basically how you can do it. And this is another important one, and how you can see it, because remember this, when you use the unprotect sheet, you only, or sorry, the protect sheet, you only lock one sheet here. And you can see here below in the tab which sheet you're adjusting or which tab you're adjusting, which is now the age tab. And this is basically how you can use to protect your cells so that no one can adjust the ones you don't want to adjust. And you can hide your cells if you don't want to show the secret sauce of your formula. So if you have questions about this, just put them in the comment section below and I'll make sure I'll get back to you.